Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix 2026 race, the first Grand Prix of the 2026 F1 Community Career Season. And I'm so excited to be back here in the booth. As you can probably hear to my voice, I'm a little bit sick, but that's what the weather out here does to you. I'm Kenny Charter, and I'm, as usual, accompanied by my usual partner, uh, Kevin Korstein. How are you doing?
Hey there, it's good to be back. It's the first race of the season. So much hype has been built up, and we're finally back.
And also greetings to our new consultant for F1 TV, Robin Kiner.
Yes, hello. Thank you, Kenny, for the nice introduction here. I'm your third commentator for today's race, and I'm so excited to be here the first time.
All right, all right. So now we go to the track presentation, the pretty famous Albert Park circuit with I don't know how many more DRS zones they want to add to this track. Is the CCFIA going absolutely ballistic? I don't know. But anyway, they will be absolutely useless today because it will be raining the whole race, and it has been raining for 6 days in a row here in Australia. Um, a pretty fast track under dry conditions, but today is going to be a different type of test. Now to the grid. Unfortunate Philip Verhaeren had damage on his car in quali. He will start from the pit lane. Not the best way to start the season for one of the best rookies of the 2025 season. Speaking of rookies, one of the 2026 rookies, George Constantaras, will start from P19 on the grid. Right ahead of him, both Aston Martins. Aston has been struggling on wet tracks thus far this week, and unfortunately for them, the downpour will continue, and that may not solve their issues. Afonso Casino, the new Ferrari driver, replacing the now retired Lando de la Cruz, will start P16. A disappointing quali session, probably a bit of pressure, but definitely the car is performant because you will see later on the other Ferrari did pretty well in yesterday's quali. Riley Swanson, starting from P15, has being the second most struggling team with Aston Martin. Kicksauber, who are now owned by Audi, have a pretty decent start of their season for a first year back in F1CC for Audi. Richard Hicks, rookie driver for initially from the Sauber Academy, promoted to F1CC, managed to score a decent P14. Zhao Lei, one of the main contenders from last season and the best qualifier, has a more disappointing start of his season. Will start P13. Lucas Wright, world champion in 2024, struggling to find the pace on one lap. He will be P12 on the grid, but watch out for his potential race comeback. He's got a ton of experience and racecraft. Another rookie on the grid for Alpine, Julian Conra. He's done a pretty decent job with an Alpine that hasn't been the best car the whole last year, and not much better in the private testing this season. But they've shown good signs. And with his teammate Mahadona, who will start on P8, they are in the middle of the grid. They have an opportunity to score points today. Forgot to speak about the second Audi. Robin Keisner will start P10. Ahead of him, P9 Josh Nathaniel, off from a top 6 in the Drivers' Championship last season. Will be looking to improve this season, but McLaren have been struggling in these conditions. Jason Roy, one of the rookies of the season last year, ended the season in an impressive way. And what a great start. Q3 and P7. And big news from Q3 yesterday. The best rookie of the session, Lucas Koopman, did an incredible job. P6, right behind his teammate in second row. Likewise for both Mercedes, where Wesley van der Steen will start in third row, right behind Michael Zwart, the once Saturday king, dethroned by Jaolet, maybe claim his title back, who knows? He'll be starting from P3, and on the first row we're gonna have no more, no less than the experienced Finn Eetu Väisänen for Ferrari, setting the first pole position of the season. Will he know the same fate as the pole sitter from last year? Who knows? Right next to him on front row, reigning champion Quarter Cavu for Racing Bulls. Again demonstrated his driving ability and his smoothness in these conditions.
Yeah, very interesting grid here today. It's going to be very interesting. It's full wet conditions, as we expected already. It's not going to dry out anytime soon, so it's going to be interesting. As we go to the grid now, do the safety car here, waiting for everything, and now the grid, Eetu lining up on the pole position.
We'll see how the first two corners will end up, because from experience they'll end up quite chaotic. They can end up quite chaotic.
We are right about to start. The red lights are popping up, and we are now racing in Melbourne for the first of the season. Eetu Väisänen with a very decent start. Cavu also had a decent start, but Michael Zwart on the outside line might be able to pass around the outside in turn one. Not quite. And behind, surprisingly, no indication of any incident so far. So the track has significantly dried up since when we arrived to the facility.
Okay, someone is running right. Guys,
Heisler with a mistake, unfortunately.
Looked like he got pushed wide.
Nathaniel still side by side with Maradona here. Gives up the ball, but Väisänen is leading. Väisänen is leading, Mark is second, Michael Smart is third.
And Eetu Väisänen already created some kind of gap to at least get away from any sort of trouble. Cavu's holding P2 at the moment. It's gonna be difficult to overtake here in the absence of DRS zones, I assume, but we've seen tracks last season where this sentence was proved wrong, so
yeah, the only big opportunities would be here to properly overtake would be who will step onto the brakes later.
We actually down by 3
Verhaaren's trying to overtake.
He's going to overtake here. But now he's going to try side box. Can he overtake Springfield? Yes.
Yes, he does.
No,
Casino using
And yes, he does. He's fast.
And he's using every bit of the track he can. He's probably quite determined to show his team principal that he's definitely worth his Ferrari seat. He demonstrated
actually-
last season so much talent,
And actually,
determination.
you can see on the gap what the field was actually holding the 2 seconds gap that Väisänen has built. And he's gone away. These two are going away.
And Michael
Question.
Swart also left a gap, a significant gap to Kevu, probably trying to control his pace and his tire temperatures. Because right now the track is not that wet, and these intermediates can sometimes overheat. Well, it's pretty cold today, so it should not be an issue. But who
Kevu
knows?
now with the fastest lap. So now Kevu is pushing. Have to go to lap 2 now. Go back to his defending Jason Moore. I think Moore's trying to do elevation. And Kevu has been catching. He's right behind Väisänen now. When will he make the move now?
He's
Will
applying
he
pressure. Is he
make-
trying to overtake right now?
They're
Doesn't
side by
like.
side.
Maybe he's trying to prepare an attack in turn number 1.
He's looking.
Or maybe right here, the dive bomb king doing what he does best, and he does take the lead of the first row of the season, picking up where he left it off last year. And Väisänen around the outside does not give the position to Kevu.
Yeah, no, but the battle is not over because Kevu is not giving up this one. We know him. We know him very
Oh
well.
yes, they're fighting.
And now.
And Kevu's
Väisänen
trying
is-
around the inside, but Väisänen moved on the inside line, so gave to
Will he go
Kevu
around
the
the
outside
outside?
line, but he's too far back to try anything.
He's still giving us the battle we waited for a long
He's
time.
still in
now.
the slipstream, but he might be too far away.
And actually, Max Wattenhagen is catching up to them. The 4 drivers.
And the
That's
CCFI radios telling us that a grade 3 to grade 4 rain expected in less than 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes. So we are going to see, and you're seeing at the horizon, the skies are becoming much more, much darker than they were a few minutes ago. We are expecting
Yeah.
heavy rain soon.
I'm currently looking out of the window and I see a lot of black clouds approaching.
It's already raining more, I can tell that. Just by the on-track footage, we are already seeing more rain.
The big question will be how strategy-wise, when will the team set the first cars in? When will they go onto full wets in these conditions?
And they might also be expecting an SC or a VSC at some point and try to hold on track as long as possible to have a free pit. That's also a possible gamble for some of the back markers.
We just don't hope for a VSC yet.
Right now, coming out. And he has actually been overtaken by Hicks.
That was an interesting move, not gonna lie here. And Hicks is moving through the field.
Now we got the first races. And we see Claude Constantin making a mistake.
Constantaras with a little bit of a wide exit.
This is not his weekend.
Welcome to F1CC, George. It's a difficult job to learn.
And it's the first race, it's wet as well, so it's a very bad track to actually learn the environment with wet.
Yeah, in the past times we have seen, it's not a track for rookies.
We've seen funny things on this track indeed.
Okay, Weissenen is quite building up a gap right now.
I think everyone just backed off to cool the tires. They know the rain is coming, so the pit stop will be necessary, definitely. We will see the pit stop racing. But when will the change be?
So the big question will be, will they use their tires now? Because Weissenen is going for 29.7. He's over half a second faster than the whole grid.
And the rain is intensifying quite a lot at the moment. We've seen the lap times dropping quite a lot so far. The fastest lap goes to Portal Kevin, who had a good inspiration to actually push for a purple lap. Because who knows, we might not see this good of conditions until the end of the race. Oh, and Julian Condra right there, stopped in the middle of the track. I believe he touched the wall at the exit of that fast sweeping chicane there. What happened? Did he
lose the back end? Yes, he did. He lost the back end.
He lost the,
That's
he
a
lost
bad-
the
lost the
back
back.
end while going over the curb.
He lost the back and the front, right? Actually, with the loss of track contact with the curb and
team is not looking happy.
So
aquaplaning.
first big incident, but the big question will be, will it be, it's only a safety car, not a
Everyone
red flag.
everyone is going in for the full wets, yes indeed. And Ferrari has been holding up, will Portugal take the lead now? So everybody's holding up. Portugal is taking the lead now.
I
This is
believe
chaos.
he does,
Swart
unless
takes the lead.
Zwart comes up ahead.
Zwart takes the lead now, so it's... So
Yeah,
they have
Michael
to
Zwart
switch
did.
around.
Believe Mercedes had a faster pit for Zwart as he was ahead of Van der Steen, and Van der Steen therefore lost a bit of time. And obviously with the safety car, they anticipate they are all on full wets. Watch out because
As we see a pit stop replay there from Van Steen there.
Oh no.
oh that's yeah, when tires are very wet, it's sometimes not easy. What a disaster for Audi.
And also for Keisner, who was directly behind Hicks.
Yeah, it's safety car now. Everybody has made a good stop.
And this is not a good first race for the Audi team.
And actually, some guys have put down their qualifying tires.
Indeed, I was saying that not that many teams have fresh wet tire trains remaining. At least no team has more than one of them. So that's gonna be interesting. Of course, with these temperatures and the track getting cooler and cooler with more and more cold water being poured down this track, they will likely never overheat and not be subject to too much tire wear, but
Audi had the most painful pit stops ever. Being now their last. Both cars, 18
Yeah.
and 19. Greenfield actually gained the most, as he's now 11th.
Yeah, Kaisner was pretty helpless there because the only thing that he could have done was waiting.
Yeah, it's a safety car now.
Yeah, from the weather forecast it seems that the heavy rain will stay till the end of the race. Just a question of time when the FIA will clear the track.
Now three laps after the crash of Julian Conrad, still the safety car is out.
And we're going for another lap with the safety car.
Another lap.
What's interesting is the Mercedes are 1 and 4 right now. Vanderstin actually gained a place, gained 2 places. Even Aiken
Yeah, we're 3 and 5.
Yeah, And now Egan and Lucas Koopman is down the order. Lucas Koopman is 15th, he lost the most.
And then there's Springfield.
Yeah, Springfield is 11th now. Springfield is 11th. Can he build the point?
Yeah, will the safety car now go in this lap, or is there still a lot of debris on the track? That's the big question right now.
The crash was
Yeah, the Julian's Alpine left a lot of debris all over the track, and the problem is with this pouring rain, it is very difficult for the stewards to clear everything as fast as they would do with clement weather.
I also could have sworn I saw a small oil spill around the track.
Which normally with water can only get worse, but at this point it's so slippery already with the water. I don't believe the oil.
Yeah, but still you cannot leave it on the racing line. But the safety car is ending.
It's possible that the water will help clearing that with every pass, but still something to consider.
But let's see, we are going close again.
Michael Zwart leading the Australian Grand Prix, giving the tempo right now. He will probably be looking to relaunch at the penultimate corner, not before.
Well, let's see, it's safety car has ended. And we go.
Oh, he's trying to relaunch early.
Yeah, but nobody can overtake.
But Kevo...
And
And
now,
he's found a way to create some kind of gap before the straight, so he's gonna be safe.
and we
on this lap
continue
at least.
racing on lap 11. Lucas White is already looking to try and get past Sarah Springfield. No, nothing working out.
The Mercedes cars
The
are
yellow
looking
flag
pretty
already.
sharp on the straights.
And Lucas Koopman!
Oh!
Koopman!
And we were praising the good start of the season from Williams with 2 cars in Q3 yesterday. And unfortunately, Lucas Koopman is having a rough start of this Grand Prix.
Now Michael Fox leads. Arthur Kevo is second and Mason is now third. But there is no more Egan. Egan was in the top 4. So let's see how this will play out. We already know Arthur Kevo doesn't like to build gaps. He knows. He waits for a lap or two, as there is already a 2.2 gap.
It certainly allows him with so much rain to see very clear.
Maradona is
prevent
looking
mistakes.
to make a move on Nathaniel. Good type bomb by Maradona.
What an attack
Squeeze by.
from the Greek driver here. It's not really a Greek weather conditions, but he did great there.
And
But the
Springfield
question
fighting
is,
with
will
Lucas White.
Nathaniel counter?
Lucas White is trying to get past Springfield. Is he going to try here?
You know, Lucas
What
Wright
the-
likes
what the
these
bravery.
conditions.
What the bravery by Lucas White. Now it's a drag race.
Drag race, and it looks like the Alpine has a tiny bit more top speed, but Lucas Wright just outbreaks Sarah Springfield, and Sarah certainly is not the worst defender out there. She knows how to defend and keep
Springfield
cars
comes back.
behind.
2 Americans, of course.
And she's trying to regain positions. She's side by side going into turn 6, and she's
Right,
done
lost
it
the car a little bit.
successfully.
Lucas White lost the car a little bit.
Lucas right now down the inside. No. Springfield manages to keep.
And now look at the slipstream. The slipstream is instantly working for Lucas Wright. And
Longest
of
straight
course,
off the track.
Alfonso is right
Is
behind
this
them.
going to be an opportunity?
He's knocking back in. You want to make the move here? No, he's not. Lap 13 out of 58 for Prix. The only one out of the race as he crashed on the pit lap. Michael was leading, Portugal is second with a 2-second gap now. Väisänen is right behind him. And Hurd and then Van der Steen. So he's still looking behind him, looking like he's still trying to overtake him.
Question will be, how long can Springfield stay ahead of the pack and not getting
I mean, Springfield
overtaken?
was showing base on her pre-season testing.
But the question is,
Those were
will
on
she
dry
do
conditions mostly.
truly train?
Right now it seems to be Riley Swanson.
Yeah, the good old Swanson train.
And then there is another Quartico train. There is 2 trains right now.
There's a lot of trains.
A lot of cars in each train.
Yeah.
It's like a central station here.
So Albert Park is a train station.
Yes,
From the day.
exactly, Kenny. So there won't be a lot of strategies happening because it's still raining and well, everybody could go through with the full wets.
They could go to nearly the end of the race. Let's just say this. If they take good care of the tires, they could go to the end of the race.
Yeah, usually the wets are the most forgiving tires here.
Yeah. We don't usually see a lot of wet tires.
Yeah, but Melbourne didn't look that dry this weekend.
Starting this season with, in the top 3 currently, 3 of the main championship contenders last season.
He was the main, Väisänen and Mazepin, yeah. really. Roy was in the championship at some point.
And he was until some point.
Yeah. In the mid part he got the racing full seat, then after that he was actually flying with the car. He won some races too.
Jason Roy proving that with the Red Bull car, he's just as fast, so he's gonna be leading the Red Bull team, I guess, with a young Philippe Verhaeren next to him. I mean, he's just as young, but he just looks like an experienced driver.
Look at how Springfield is outdriving the car, trying to catch Zhao Lei. He's building a gap with looking right 1.7 seconds already.
The rainfall has calmed down a bit. It is not
like
incredible, but still a bit less.
No. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still a bit less soaked wet than earlier on.
Yeah, but
we're
I
back to the
don't
front.
think it will dry up that much.
And
till
we are
the
back
end.
on the front. As we said, quarter cable takes time. Can he now finally take the lead? He has top basement.
Evo has good chances to defend his title this season. The Racing Bulls look strong this year.
Yeah, that's only the first race. We don't know next time why we are going to China. That's a different track and a different layout than this.
Yeah, but so far, they're still doing good.
Yeah, even Mercedes is doing good. We can't count out Ferrari. Even Ferrari is everybody's so close together. Like we don't see too many gaps like last season. We saw a lot of gaps.
Indeed, the regulation changes may have helped a tiny bit.
Yeah, it feels
Basically
like a
summed
reset.
up, reduced downforce on some parts like the side pods and the chassis overall. I think the underbody also underwent a few regulatory changes, and engine regulations changed a bit, overall reducing power output to avoid the extreme surge of performance and incredible lap times of last season, but doing this actually allows quite some margin for development for the teams going into this new season, because last year's cars at the end of the season looked like almost finished products. They were so efficient, so fast, breaking lap records after lap record.
Yeah, this year they haven't really done it. But of course
This year's cars are about 1.5 seconds slower. Am I correct?
Yeah, seemed like it.
That's not gonna make any. I mean, that's not gonna hurt the racing in any way. The racing was really good last year. It should be just as good this season.
Assuming with the less downforce, dirty air won't be that big of an
Yeah,
impact anymore.
We have less downforce now. The cars are more lighter.
So maybe we can get some more overtakes now, because not everybody is stuck in dirty air anymore.
Yeah, that was promised to us.
We already saw quite a few overtakes being successful on a track like this and on the wet tracks without DRS.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
maybe it's actually proving itself. Pretty good so far.
Let's see how tracks, how the quick tracks will end up, like Monza.
Oh yeah, Monza is definitely going to be the one for that.
So tire wear will probably be a thing to watch after, as well as the dirtier efficiency. Probably two areas of development that the teams will look into.
I mean, this is the last year, as the FIA say, this is the last year with these regulations. This last year with
Yeah,
these
next year
cars.
we'll get new chassis.
Yeah, they have already confirmed it this year. They wanted to do it this year, but they cancelled it.
Smaller, more nimble. We'll see how this ends up.
Active aero and everything, yeah. This year we will run the old cars. But the liveries this year is actually more colorful than before.
I mean, next year's regulations are. This is just the 0.5 version of the new regulations.
Yeah.
Because we have now less downforce, just like next year. It's quite just a sneak peek of what will come.
Yeah, the cars are actually lighter, and as we see, Marathoner is actually looking to try something here. He was really close. And you can see how close the drivers are following now. They say this after pre-season testing that the cars were lighter and they were more, they can more closely follow. That's definitely something that they can do. And we can see Philip Verhaeren making a move on Afonso Cascinio. And what did we talk about? The cars being more nimble.
They need to be careful here because they could easily end up in a gravel trap.
Indeed, light does not mean grippier on tracks like this one under wet conditions.
But let's see how this year goes. We have 22 races. We have dropped 2 races. So yeah, we will see what happens. And there has something has happened. We have a virtual safety car. It's Nathaniel. Joshua Nathaniel at his home
And
race.
it's the same corner.
Joshua Nathaniel at his home race. The home girls strikes again. Is it the back
Did
end
he
again?
also hit
Yeah,
the curb?
the back
Yes, he
end.
did.
Yeah, the back end went.
Yeah, this is a
Like
big
we
issue
talked,
here.
yeah, we
Avoid
talked.
the curbs.
We talked about it, the rear end being lighter, and that's what happened. Nathaniel is out now.
Yeah.
That's a virtual safety
Also,
car.
do not forget that the curbs are wet.
And Van der Steen is pitting. Marathoner is
Now we're gonna see if they're
pitting.
all gonna pit for inters, because now that the rain is well, calming down quite significantly, and yes, so I believe this is gonna be the choice.
But the question will be, will the rain stay like this? Or will it change?
Where will they come out? Where will Van der Steen come out? Is he going to be ahead of this bigger back?
Oh, they're in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, just. And Egan is dead last. So Williams is now dead last.
Well, only 2 cars made that choice. I'm curious to see why the others are believing that staying out is the better option.
Yeah.
Do we have
The big question
a
will
later
be,
forecast of heavier rain?
The big question will be, will the rain be more heavy or will it stay like this?
Yeah, now the question is to the teams, what are they going to do to answer this? Are they going to monitor the laps now? Or are they just going to wait it out with the wets? Because there is more rain, more heavy rain incoming.
But the other question will be, until the rain is a little bit less, will the tires keep themselves cold, the wets? Or will they overheat?
Yeah, that's a good question. But we'll
Because,
see.
you know, the inters need a... They can be hotter.
Is anyone pitting? No, they are not. The leagues are staying out. So nobody else is pitting, so they believe the weather is getting worse. Mercedes, Alpine and Williams being the bold one to try it. But yeah, Egan just gave up his position on the top end. We have seen Audi dead last. We have seen... Now we see Williams on the end of the field. And the virtual safety car is ending. Race control has said. Let's see what will they do now. It's green racing again. Or when the stick or the intermediate runner is going to gain time.
Or will the tires overheat?
Yeah, that's two questions. Let's see.
I guess that is a good call, but I'm not exactly sure how it will end up.
I mean, we will
Only
see
time
in
will
a few
tell.
laps. Yeah, we will see in a few laps. Right now, it doesn't seem to be working. Van der Steen is not gaining anything.
I mean, they're in the middle of the pack, so we need to wait.
Now all eyes, all cameras are on Wesley van der Steen and Bichi Mahadurner. Aaron Egan also made that all-in choice of going on Inters. It's gonna be interesting to see if they're able to gain time, which is not easy because they need to make overtakes. And if they are not later sanctioned by having to pit again for wets.
But for now, they're more held up than gaining
And
anything.
actually, he's making a move now. Marathoner is making a move on the Audi.
Can he squeeze
the
by?
track, and the track's getting significantly drier now. I believe.
Can he do the move before the corner? No, they are going to the corner. Side by
Will
side.
Hicks counter? Yes, he will.
He has so much grip. He has so much more grip in these corners. Even with the worst line side by side, no issue to make it through. And Van der Steen is already closing the gap to Afonso
No, the Audi is
Casino.
actually going
And
back.
Kaisner using the slipstream.
And even
here.
Egan is making a move.
What defense by Kaisner? Sorry,
That's
by
Hicks.
That's
Hicks
Hicks.
there.
It was
Yeah,
Hicks,
that's
right
and
behind.
Hicks doing the switch.
And they're still side by side. Wow, this is an incredible defense.
And
Watch out to
now,
not overheat those full wets.
and
This
now,
is just a small hint of what we will see next season.
this is just a hint for us to see what.
And we
this
haven't seen
season
DRS yet.
Yeah, we don't know what DRS does. We are seeing full wet racing that we haven't seen last year. We didn't see it very well. This year we actually see it. We are seeing wet battles that we usually don't see.
Grade 2 rain expected in less than 5 minutes, which
And now
would be
look at Marathoner
3 laps.
trying to get past Kroos. And Kroos used overtake. And he's pulling away. And you can see them
I
not
believe
going fast.
Maradona did not deploy any ERS
Yeah.
on this straight. Probably saving up for the next lap where he will need it to attack.
Will we see another move now? No, he stays behind. Barely touching the grass. This is very interesting. The wet racing is very interesting this year.
A little checkpoint on lap times, 31, now 29.9 for Van der Steen, 32.4
And Maradona is making the move
for
now.
Michael Zwart.
Maradona is
Just a
making
small
the
hint
move.
of the wet performance, but we actually need to see how the cars will perform in dry conditions.
And now they're starting the game. They all are making moves. The gamble is working.
So the Inters were indeed a good choice here.
Let's see, will Van der Steen get past the Alonso here? How fast will they get through the traffic now? It's getting worse.
Probably
again.
here, he has a chance here.
No F1 is blocking. Randy Belasik is watching.
On the outside, before the next turn, he's a bit more slipstream. I think down the inside,
And
not
Maradona
quite.
has made the move. Maradona is past Sam back now.
Van der Steen seems to be scared of making
And
moves
now
there.
finally.
Now he's trying, but it is not that
I don't
convincing.
No, it's working. And he's past.
Alright, on the traction at the exit, he's got much more of it.
Yeah.
I think teams should decide if they should go for Inters now, because the conditions seem to get better.
I believe it's too late. I guess if they stayed on wets, it's because they expect to hold that set of tires until the next time they have a chance to put on new wets.
And look at how much
Well,
grip he
new
has.
wets, old wets surely.
And already getting past next car. He's fighting back.
Now Van der Steen showing
And
the true
Maradona is
base.
making moves. And Egan is making. They all are making moves.
I've yet to get used to this color of the Mercedes livery.
Yeah, this is an
Yeah,
interesting
this
concept.
turquoise with the red accents.
It's a very, it's a very Mercedes-looking tone, but you've got to get used to it. And of course, with the partnership with their main sponsor Ineos, there's that red
And now look at this.
bit
Spring
as well.
build.
This year's McLaren is also very interesting.
I like
With
it.
the old chrome livery coming back with the orange accents instead of the red ones.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me
The
too.
chrome actually works on the car.
Now we've got a little lap time check with Wesley Van der Steen. The guy
But
who wore in
also,
wets, driving
Audi
in
did a
32.
great choice by hiring Mr.
Yeah,
CM
129
designs
to
for their livery.
132 liters. They are pretty fast. 130, and what is Egan going to do? Egan is in traffic, of course. Yeah,
It's going
130.8,
insanely
and
fast.
is another move by Egan. Getting past some facts. Yeah. They are making moves, and Maradona is now making a move on Alfonso. But yeah, I think this year's regulations have helped teams with making moves. They are not stuck anymore. We saw it on last year in Canada, where they were stuck on the intermediate runners on soft tires. They were getting stuck.
Oh, you see how the wets are overheating.
Oh yeah, the wets are overheating a lot. And
This
another move
ain't
from
a good
Maradona.
strategy called by the other teams.
And another move by Maradona. Maradona is making moves like crazy. Van der Steen is getting stuck, so Maradona is actually catching Van der Steen. Yeah, but now Vandersteen is making a move. And we can see on the background Maradona is not far. They have only 2 cars between them now. And Maradona is making the move at the same time, so only 1 car between them. Maradona is now only 1.7 seconds behind Vandersteen. Maradona is looking really strong. He was a strong rookie last season. Will we see bunchers again, like last season in Australia?
Maybe it looks like it. Look how the wets are overheating.
Yeah, but the rain is getting heavier again.
Yeah, but by now.
But look at Maradona. Maradona is right catch Vandersteen. Even
If the
Aiken
teams
is
won't
catching.
do something now, they will soon suffer from punctures.
Yeah, they need to do stuff now. They need to start pitting now. And now we see Maradona who won the move by the Greek.
I mean, all the wet users have no chance now.
Yeah, definitely not. They're catching the leaders. 4 seconds is the gap.
So Inter seem to be the threat for now.
We have great 3 rain coming up in 4 minutes.
So
It
I
doesn't
think
matter by now.
Means that pretty much
added.
everyone's gonna pit for new wets, and
Yeah.
they basically skipped the inter stint.
So basically the
Yeah,
Inter tire is
but-
worked out, but they need to pit now. And Vandersteen is definitely going to lose Michael Smart. Because Smart has to be the pit priority.
Yeah, let's just say the Inter users gained 1 pit stop here.
Yeah, Maradona is definitely winning about it than Egan. And yeah, Maradona has catched Vandersteen.
Okay, everyone is getting critical now in terms of tires, so they need to do something quick.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And Constantaras got the first puncture. He has a puncture. And now we start nearly collided with Audi.
And he's blocking Kaisner here.
Yeah, we can't do he can't do anything. He has to turn the corners. So now he has to drive a full lap without the tire.
Yeah, still, but the wise man once said you have to leave a space.
Let's see. So George is out of the race now. Let's just say it because he's not catching up if there is no safety car. Let's see when anyone else and where Harren got the puncture now.
Yeah, now it's just puncture time. That's it. But this is ridiculous. Why is no one sending them in?
Yeah, Coleman got the puncture now. Everyone is getting punctures
This is
and even Roy.
understandable.
Jason Roy got the puncture.
Right,
Ed
has
Mason
also
got the
a
puncture.
puncture.
Wright got the puncture. Everyone is getting punctured like crazy.
Coutinho has a puncture.
Yeah, everyone is getting punctured now. This is very good. Zhao Lei got the puncture. Everyone is pitting now. Arnold is pitting now.
What? What is actually happening here?
Okay, Springfield pitted itself. He doesn't have a puncture. That's at least something from the Aston Martin. That's one problem right now. And yeah, everyone is pitting. Here is Weisinger. Afonso, I see. Yeah, good pit stop by Afonso. When are the leaders pitting now is the main question. And Quartotemo got the puncture now. Everyone is getting punctures.
This is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. And now Smart got the puncture. When will Jason Roy get one? So the new leader is going to be Vandersteen soon.
Just set them already in. It's chaotic.
Jason Roy. This race is very chaotic and messy. This is going to change a lot, and even now
When will we see a red flag here?
we will see a red flag. This is and now everyone is having puncture.
This is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Everyone got punctures. And Vandersteen is leading now. Vandersteen is
Sam Fact has a
leading.
puncture. Swans
Everyone,
has
yeah,
a
everyone has a puncture now. The race is over.
Ah, the Ferrari strategics.
Springfield is in the points. Yeah, everyone
Eisner is
is
also
pitting
in the
now.
points, but for how long? Will he get? He has a puncture.
Everyone has a puncture. Yeah.
But at least he's close to the pits.
What is this race? What are we seeing the rest of the Väisänen is now the leader. If you don't count the intermediate runners that made the
This
right
is. I've never seen a race in my
Smart is
career.
now out. Because Smart is second now. Springfield is third out of all this. Springfield is sixth. Okay, right now on road they are sixth. What is this race? And Springfield is actually making the move on Michael Smart. There's a yellow
Oh,
flag
there's a
now.
yellow.
This grid has been shaken up by 2 times now. Constantaras making a mistake.
This is not his day.
No, definitely not. We'll see it again. Yeah. There you go.
But he avoided the wall, so he can go.
This grid has been changed up 3 times now. This grid has been shaken up. Look at the mini map that we have. Everyone just has big gaps. Springfield has 11.5 second gap to Väisänen.
Joris gained a few positions. They're not last
Now
anymore.
she has to start pushing because Michael Smart is right behind. Eigen is making a pit stop now. Is he going to wets now?
So I assume all the inter users are now pitting for wets.
Yeah. Will Väisänen take the lead now? Yeah, Väisänen will take the lead and he has a pretty comfortable lead. Because Springfield is holding everyone up now. Very interesting strategy. Eigen is second on the road. Or fourth on the road, but second on the wets.
First race as the commentator, and I never thought it will be so chaotic.
Oh yeah, definitely. This year is going to be chaotic as this first race already is.
It can only be a good thing for 2027.
So when will... I think now Vandersteen and Marathoner is pitting. But actually Väisänen is not catching them very quickly. Yeah, Vandersteen is pitting now. Yeah, Marathoner is pitting. Yeah, they are pitting now for wets. So Väisänen will take the lead now. On the road. When will Vandersteen will definitely be second and very close to Väisänen. Marathoner will be third now. this grid has been shaken up multiple times.
Can't believe what actually happens right now.
But yeah, Alpine in third, Marathoner is third. Williams is right behind him, then it's Aston Martin. What are we seeing
So,
this year?
looks like the rain will stay like this till the end now.
We don't know actually, but it seems like it stays. It's not lighting it up anytime soon.
It's just so unpredictable what will happen for the rest of the race.
Oh yeah. Mason has a 4.5 second gap now. Like people say, this race is going to be boring. We haven't seen any boredom, we have seen a lot of action. And Kortrekevo is making a move, trying at least.
Through goes Kevu!
Now that we can hope.
Eigen doing a good job here.
The race has neutralized again. I hope we get this exciting sprint next week as we go to China.
I know.
Oh yeah, China is next. China is a sprint weekend.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So yeah, we will see what happens in China. Hagen is actually keeping Marathon honest, so that's at least something. And that Monza is actually right behind local fights. Is that a little bit of... Yeah, that base sparkling from Riley Swanson's car at the back. and the rain again lightening up. In 3 minutes we have grade 2 rain, or grade 3, we have grade 4 right now, so grade 3 rain. We have it. We have Weisenen's radio saying 6 seconds is the gap, bring it home safely. So Weisenen has been told to bring it home safely. No mistakes, no anything. To strike as well. Lap 39 out of 58. Getting closer. 6.3 is the gap from the leader to Van der Steen.
Oh, there's not much happening right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, as you see, Quarter Kevu is trying to make a move on Xiaoli. Is he going to dive
Well,
bomb? No, he isn't. He was looking.
there's someone else counting.
Yeah, Jason Roy
Counter.
is looking. Try something, but Quarter Kevu is in the slipstream. And no. Kevin close to the wall. And Smart has got the best sprint kills. We didn't see this move. But yeah, somewhere on the lap. Maybe it was the straight line. The main straight where he got past. So Smart is now 5th and is Prix to catch Egan. Jole is holding back 4 guards now.
This is ridiculous.
Charlie is struggling. Lap 41. Logan Wright is closing in on this train.
Jale thinks to himself, you shall not pass.
Yeah. But yeah, here we are. And notice Roy is not using ERS anymore. Because was trying anything now. Riley Swanson. Even Logan Wright is right behind them. And now Alfonso Cascino is right behind them. Everyone is closing in, and Riley Swanson is making a move with his damaged car. It seems like it is still driving it. He has reported to the team.
Laps to go in this kinda exciting race.
It is exciting. It's of course it's the new year. We have a full wet race for the start of the year. It's not very good, but what can we do? We can choose the weather.
And grade 4 rain is again approaching.
Yeah, great for rain. So we won't be getting any more lighter rain than it already is. We are going to the end with these tires.
The only good news will be that the Dacia Sandero survived.
Yeah.
Running out of material.
We are running out of text to speak on this race because this race has nothing. Like 43 out of 58.
There's nothing happening. Just end it. Just wave the flag.
Yeah.
We're over the 2-hour mark now.
No, we are just over 1 hour and 30-minute mark.
Okay, this is a different universe. Did you see the half an hour ad break?
But yeah.
So question is, will the late train be broken or will we stay like this?
Yeah, we're going to lap 44 now out of 58 where we have 15 laps to go.
I have some high hopes that something will happen.
I have high hopes as well. I hope something does happen. We have lost Kenny Charter from the commentary booth. We have 15 laps to go.
Yeah,
Kenny Charter is still here. Just
he's in our
just
hearts.
anyone's information. He's still in the commentary booth, but he needs time.
He's in our hearts.
He is in the commentary booth, but he needs time. he said he was sick because of the weather, so it's understandable. And look, Wright is making a move on Jason Roy at the same time as we
Ooh,
speak
something is
about him.
happening.
Something is happening, yeah. And
Oh, and
Alfonso
someone has
now.
a puncture.
No, it's not the puncher, it's Riley Swenson damaged car, and now Alfonso Castillo is making a move. The Red Bull has something is going on with the Red Bull. And Alfonso is making a move, but no, Roy comes back, and Roy is back ahead. Yeah, Riley Swenson has a damaged car. 14 laps to go.
Yes. Not much to say here.
Yeah, Riley Swenson is still driving his damaged car. We can see it's sparkling away. Something is up with his rear tire. Maybe the wheel cover is damaged. It can be.
Oh, 13 laps to go, and the tires are
Yeah,
still
we're
looking
going to
decent.
Yeah, we're going to get. Maradona with the Alpine on third place in the podium. It has been
Yes,
a good race
it
for
seems like.
Alpine. But second Alpine Contra crashed out, so the only downside is Contra, Julian Contra.
It's the same thing with like the Ferrari.
Yeah,
Iceland is on a good way to win the race, and Alfonso barely scraping points right now.
yeah, he did some lappers in qualifying, of course. He won.
It was data gathering.
Yeah, like team race. We have been racing for 1 hour and 45 minutes now. When will Alfonso make the move now? He's actually really close.
More. The bigger question will be, will Alfonso actually get points?
That's an interesting question, but I think it's a low
According to his
chance now.
pace, it could happen. He's just 2 spots away.
But yeah, the chance is really low that he scores some points because he has to overtake Roy. Okay, if he gets Roy, then he has to overtake Lucas Wright, who is tough to the track.
Never say never, and the big question will be, will there be another incident?
Yeah, of course.
Because this could shake up things even more.
Yeah.
But all of our F1 TV subscribers can watch the end of the race for another $20 donation.
We are just making stuff up. Oh my god. we are just waiting for the end of the race. We have like
I'm running out
12
of
laps.
ideas, sorry.
Yeah, I know. We have. Casino is still trying to move on Jason Roy.
No, you don't get a refund. Sorry, we already taken the money and invested it in even shittier broadcasts.
Oh, the broadcast is luxury. Just having a laugh there, like the 24-hour numbering. We're just having a laugh there because there is nothing happening. We can
It's not, hey, at least it's not Verstappen Simulator.
Oh yeah, that is true. Lap 48 out of 58, and nothing has happened in the last 12 laps. Good race.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, next week we will have the sprint weekend, only one qualifying session.
I dare if it rains, I'm gonna give up.
That race is going to be dry. At least the weather says it.
God bless God.
Yeah. The weather at least says it's going to be dry throughout. Then laps to go and we still... nothing has changed.
Man, 10 laps to go.
We see a different cars. The live cameras doesn't know what to show, so they just showing random cars on track.
Yeah, Maradona, for example.
I mean, Alpine has an interesting livery this year, let's just say. They have the Red Bull deal for the next 2 years now. They confirmed it. They will use the Ford engine that Red Bull has now. They dropped Honda. Honda is now Aston Martin's.
Maradona makes me hungry. I want to eat a kebab now.
I mean, Maradona had a pretty interesting race. He tried the bold choice to go into Inters with Van der Steen and Egan. It worked out for him. Now he's in 3rd place. And the saddest guy on the grid right now is Constant Taras.
John
dead
Cena.
last 18th. And even Audi's weekend went from good to worse. Same with Racing Boys. But they are doing some points job, at least. 8th and 10th. And in 4 minutes time we will have a grade 1 train. So we are getting less train now at the end.
Oh, who would have thought?
It is an interesting one, let's just say.
This race taking long enough.
Oh yeah. Lap 50 out of 58. We're not far from the finish.
First you have to be finished.
Springfield is 6th. with Aston Martin. But yeah, now the development race starts after this race. Because next time we are in China and then we are going to the Middle East. No, we're going to Japan and then we're going to the Middle East. To Bahrain and Jeddah. And Jeddah is a sprint weekend, of course, now. We have 2 sprints in a matter of 2 months. How excited we can basically. And Jeddah being a sprint again is very interesting. Now we're seeing the Audi, the new car on the grid.
It looks so beautiful. I don't know why. Totally not an Audi driver.
Robin Geiner, while we have Robin Geisner on the track.
Is this a coincidence? I guess not.
Yeah, the track is drying out. We can see the spray is getting lower. We are not seeing that as much spray as we did like a few laps ago. Are we going to see last minute changes?
We're going to see crash.
Yeah, are we going to see that? That's the main question. Of course, we haven't talked about the Haas bringing a special livery for this weekend. It's an interesting concept, let's just say. With the Australian blue on an American team.
Yeah, it's so cool that I don't like it. I don't know why.
Yeah. But I mean,
sorry, Eigen.
It's what the team has chosen.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
Let's
the team
just
has
say
chosen
that.
it, so let them do whatever they do. Springfield is still 6th. Very interesting race, let's just say.
It's so interesting. I can't hold myself back.
Lap 53, we're getting closer to the end.
God bless America.
We're not even seeing 8 here. They're using 7 gears, they are just maxed out. The cars are this much lower this year.
call that break. This broadcast is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, let's just bring random ads to the game. Let's just bring some Super Surfers gameplay and everything. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring the Super Surfers on one side and the other is what other game?
This video is sponsored by Gacha Games.
Yeah. We are bored. The audience can see we are bored on the commentary, but even Kenny is laughing.
I don't know what to say in the broadcast anymore because it's just raining. It's late.
Oh, there has
Oh,
been
yellow
something.
flag. Oh, hey.
Is
Who overshot?
who did the second one?
Oh, that's
Is
a
it
long yellow.
Smart.
Who else but
You see
Quagmire?
Oh, the back end. There is a lot of back end spins.
Close.
There is a lot of back end spins. He's now 5th. He's still the same. He was going away from Springfield, but this Springfield going to attack him now. Is she close enough to try? And the answer is maybe no. And it's a no. Lap 55, we have 3 laps. The commentators haven't been in this much pain and suffering since Monaco 2025. Okay, Monaco 2025 was the most boring race ever. Let's just say that it was full rain. But this race has been interesting enough. Now the question is, will Smart's tires hold up now after the spin he did? Because he definitely overheated them now, and he has flat spots to deal with.
Please just make it end. I'm running out of ideas.
Yeah, we need more ideas. We need more. And
We need
Afonso
more
is still
stupid sponsorships.
Afonso is still trying to overtake Jason Roy after the qualifying show he did. So yeah,
Just add the Benny Hill music here.
he's still trying. He is still trying. Lap 56 out of
He tried so
3
hard
laps.
and got so far.
Marathon has closed up Vandestein.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm starting to sing.
Yeah, let's not get copyright, okay?
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah,
What is a
no.
non-copyrighted song?
Yeah, but no. Still no. We are not in Le Mans like they did. No. We need to sing the Australia song, you know. Not the Le Mans. The Le Mans version. You know?
Fernando Alonso.
Oh, Fernando Yeah.
Alonso.
We are going crazy over here.
I'm losing my sanity right now.
I mean, Kenny is laughing with us, so it's all good.
Oh, Fernando Alonso. Oh god.
Oh
Please
my
make
God.
it end.
Yeah. This race is been interesting, let's just say. Vandestein is actually closing in on Weisner now. On the last 3 laps. Two laps to go. Next time by will be the final lap. And Springfield has been forming the train. He is a train conductor again.
small commercial break here.
Oh,
If you want to do something good for your car, then use piston oils.
no. We need to talk about the Sky Sports app that you can press the red button on your remote. You know, we need to talk
This
about
video is
this.
sponsored by Lobster Energy.
No. You know, if you are a Sky Q customer, you can press the red button in the remote to
Hey,
access
press
all
the
the
red
cameras.
button.
You know, like the Sky Q customers need to do. I hope anyone here isn't a Sky Q customer. It's actually really bad if they're watching it on TV.
Do not buy it.
The gap's simply getting closer. And we're going
Do
to the
not buy
final lap
Sky
now.
Q unless you want to press the red button for fun facts about Sam Fact.
And here is Dyson and then
And
Dyson
it's
has
the
done
final
everything
lap,
right.
folks.
Yeah, Dyson has done everything right today. Press the red button to see all 22 driver on-boards. Yes, to see all the on-boards on the race. Everyone, even Nathaniel and Condra, you can see their helmet camera as they are in the garage. You can see everything. You can see everything you want to see.
Just press the red button to destroy the city.
To destroy this stream. But yeah, alright. Väisänen has been through everything today. Never been challenged. He was challenged at the first few laps before the safety car. That changed everything, but now he's back. And he is back on top. Once again. Väisänen coming through the final corner. The Finland driver. Here he is. He's going to win the Australian Grand Prix.
Any second now.
Van der Steen is coming home second with the Mercedes after the gambling paid out for him. Maradona third and Egan is fourth. What a race. What a weekend for Mercedes. Michael Smart is fifth, coming home fifth. Can they continue? This is now the main question. Springfield comes home sixth. Then Jolly, Quarterkevu, Riley Svensson and Lucas White ends the top 10. Wow, what a race. What a boring race.
This was so exciting.
Oh yeah. And then there is Konstantaras. 12 seconds behind everyone. Bro, he's the winner. He's the winner of all. He knows.
The winner of our hearts, the
Yeah.
fact.
It's Sam Fact, yeah, definitely. But yeah. Interesting race. Väisänen won the Australian Grand Prix. But yeah, Australian Grand Prix 2026. What
It's
can
now
we say?
ended.
Interesting race, let's just say. There was nothing happened.
Except for a lot of punctures.
Oh yeah, definitely. That shaked up the
And
grid.
Sam Fact.
Yep. But yeah, let's go to the Drivers' Championship. Nothing changed because it was the first race. But we will see it anyways. We don't have 26 drivers like last year, we have only 20 now. We can be happy finally. And now to the constructors, Mercedes takes the lead. 28 points, 2 points ahead of Ferrari. Then Alpine is third now. Williams is fourth, Aston Martin is fifth, McLaren is sixth. Racing Bulls gains 6 points only, Haas gains 2 points. And Red Bull and Sauber is still not Sauber, Audi. Red Bull and Audi is
It's
still.
called Audi, you dingus.
It is on the graphics. It says it's kick Sauber still. So the Australia has to, yeah, fix their issues. Let's just say. I hope it's going to be fixed next time out. But yeah, that was the first race. Ken is not going to talk. He said that I hope you all enjoyed the race. He is very thankful again. Thank you, Robin Gainer, for joining us.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here for half of the race.
Yeah,
And I hope we see you next time.
yeah, we will definitely next week. We're going to China and we will have our first sprint race. But yeah, we will see you then. Bye for now. See you next week.